Hey quiz lovers, welcome back to Cyclone Quiz. Are you ready to take another exciting challenge of Would You Rather? World War I edition. Today, we'll explore life during the Great War from the British perspective. Each question will give you two fascinating options. What role would you choose in this historic conflict? Before going next, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and let's dive in. Would you rather serve as an infantryman on the Western Front or as a sapper digging tunnels beneath enemy lines? Would you rather ride as a cavalryman in one of the last horse charges or command a tank in its first ever use in combat? Would you rather command a battalion as an officer or lead a trench raid as a non-commissioned officer? Would you rather be a stretcher bearer retrieving wounded soldiers under fire or a regimental chaplain offering spiritual support in the trenches? Would you rather serve as a machine gunner in a defensive position or as a sniper scouting the battlefield? Would you rather operate a Lewis gun in an infantry platoon or throw grenades as part of a bombing squad? Would you rather serve as a dispatch rider delivering vital messages on a motorbike or as a signaler maintaining telegraph lines? Would you rather march through Gallipoli with the British Army or fight in the deserts with the Camel Corps? Would you rather serve aboard a Royal Navy dreadnought or in the dangerous role of a submarine crewman? Would you rather operate a deck gun on a warship or man an anti-aircraft gun in a naval port? Would you rather be a Royal Navy signalman using flags to communicate or a ship's cook preparing meals for hungry sailors? Would you rather fly a Sopwith Camel in dogfights or a bomber on night raids? Would you rather be a flight instructor teaching rookies or a ground mechanic maintaining aircraft? Would you rather take aerial reconnaissance photos or serve as a gunner in a reconnaissance plane? Would you rather work in a munitions factory as a munification unit or serve as a land girl on a farm? Would you rather join the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps or serve in the Voluntary Aid Detachment? Would you rather participate in rationing efforts at home or collect scrap metal for the war effort? Would you rather enlist in the Boy Scouts to support the war effort or volunteer as an Air Raid Warden? Would you rather witness the Battle of the Somme firsthand or be at the signing of the armistice? Would you rather serve in the Royal Naval Air Service or the Army Medical Corps? Would you rather be a member of the PALS Battalion, enlisting with friends from your town, or join the Territorial Force, serving closer to home? Would you rather train as a field medic or transport supplies to the front lines as part of the Army Service Corps? Would you rather serve in the artillery firing long-range shells at the enemy or be part of a mortar crew lobbing explosives into enemy trenches? Would you rather serve in the Army Cyclist Corps, scouting enemy movements, or in the Royal Engineers building bridges and defenses? Would you rather patrol the North Sea on a destroyer or run supplies through the Atlantic on a merchant ship? Would you rather be part of the Q-ship program, manning decoy ships to trap U-boats, or escort convoys as part of the Royal Naval Reserve? Would you rather be stationed on the HMS Iron Duke, Admiral Jellicoe's flagship, or on a minesweeper clearing enemy waters? Would you rather serve as a wireless operator on a battleship or be a lookout in the crow's nest? Would you rather fly as part of the famous 56 Squadron or join an experimental squadron testing new aircraft? Would you rather drop propaganda leaflets behind enemy lines or take part in a daring supply drop to besieged troops? Would you rather train carrier pigeons for battlefield communication or manage observation balloons for spotting artillery targets? Would you rather join the Women's Royal Naval Service or work in a volunteer soup kitchen for returning soldiers? Would you rather help organize the Victory Bonds fundraising campaign or be a suffragette campaigning for the vote during wartime? Would you rather serve as a railway porter, helping soldiers move to the front, or drive ambulances as part of the Red Cross? Would you rather be a coal miner, ensuring energy supplies for factories and trains, or work in a shipyard, building battleships? Would you rather help care for war orphans at home, or organize morale-boosting events for the troops? Would you rather witness the Christmas Truce of 1914 or attend a recruitment rally in 1915? Would you rather see the first Zeppelin raid on London or attend the first Women's Peace Conference in 1915? Would you rather join the cheering crowds on Armistice Day or help in the silent remembrance the following year? Would you rather visit the newly opened Imperial War Museum in 1917 or tour the battlefield cemeteries in Flanders? Thank you for playing our Would You Rather World War I edition. I hope you've learned something new about the bravery, innovation, and sacrifice of those who lived through one of the most pivotal moments in British history. Which role did you find most fascinating? Let us know in the comments below.